Growing a Garden of Compassion. February 19, 2015. The era which you are in is rich with so many advancements in nearly all areas imaginable. Information is being supplied to you constantly, at every hour and from many different cultural approaches and belief systems. With so many self-help resources, literally at your fingertips, self-education and the development of your whole self has become a much more joyful experience. The only major problem that can arise is deciphering from all that coming through the information highway within your internet is a chore, discerning what you really need from all the distractions that can lure you off track. As the wise Dalai Lama once mentioned, for one to be truly happy, practice compassion. That is all, no more no less. For when you practice compassion in all things regardless of the circumstance or event, you are coming from a peaceful place of mind, open and clear in your thinking, and accepting that all things have reason and purpose, and behind every single one, there is something to learn and grow from. Happiness that is real and true cannot be found from anything external. Not your job, not your spouse, not your children, and definitely not the material things you have collected over the years. True happiness comes only from you, and to achieve true happiness and to bring it forward daily and consistently, it is more than going inward and bringing out the good that is found there, but it is also discovered within your relationships and connections with others, regardless if those others are friend, co-worker, family, or stranger. It is true beautiful bright hearts. When you genuinely care about other people, the love that comes from you not only helps them to feel better, but also boosts how you feel towards yourself. So many dear souls truly think that they want to be loved, when in fact what they wish for the most is to feel that they are loving and caring by others. For others to think of you as being genuinely caring, practicing compassion and true kindness will encourage happiness to be a constant part of your daily life, not just in fleeting moments. Even if you are not someone who is normally empathetic towards others, you can improve on being more compassionate towards other people by recognizing that you do have a compassionate heart. A great way beautiful bright hearts to know that you are compassionate and kind towards others is being able to put yourself in another's shoes. You can understand from your own experience what it is like to lose a job, to have a partner leave you, or to discover you have an illness, or any other sudden life-changing turn life can bring. Being able to relate, even in the smallest of ways, helps bring people together, makes them feel less vulnerable and alone. A true compassionately kind person is someone that is outward focused simply because they have the ability to not only think but to feel the low energy others who are suffering may be exhibiting. It is always easy to feel compassion for someone who has gone through a similar experience as you have. It takes a lot more effort to be compassionate and kind towards someone who is going through something you have never dealt with, but it is not impossible when you try to imagine yourself in their shoes. It is okay to admit that you don't know firsthand what they are going through, while at the same time being kind and supportive, open to learn from their experience and to help lift them up from feeling they are a victim of anything, but a survivor of life's many unpredictable challenges. Another way to demonstrate that you are a truly compassionate and kind individual is that you don't put any emphasis on money. Yes, you need money to pay bills, to put a roof over your head, and to purchase food if you don't farm it yourself, but even farmers require money to grow and maintain their crops. But money does not buy long-lasting, true happiness. All money will do is get you from one thrill to the next, short-lived happiness that keeps you yearning for more gadgets that require more money. You appreciate the simple things in life that does not come from money at all, as it is derived from following your heart in all instances that comes through from gentle and loving ministrations. Being kind to yourself is a great way beautiful bright hearts to cultivate true compassion. Self-compassion and self-love is the hardest of things for many of God's beautiful sons and daughters to achieve on a consistent basis. Many dear souls are extremely hard on themselves, attaching great expectations on themselves that sometimes are foolhardy and damaging to their own self-worth. To feel compassionate towards another, you must be able to demonstrate true compassion towards yourself first. If you don't love yourself for all that you are, How can you love another for the same things? By practicing self-compassion and self-love, you are teaching others that compassion and kindness is a gift that is meant to be shared, not hoarded for yourself. When you are giving compassion beautiful bright hearts, you are giving a part of yourself through your open demonstration of inner strength, heart-given wisdom and ability to guide by personal experience. When you can empower another dear soul by your own uplifting example, then you are able to see clearly who you really are at a greater and more divine capacity than thought before, while not expecting anything in return because your gift of compassion and kindness is always unconditional. Guiding and supporting others by being compassionate and kind role models brings forth true and divine grace as you come to the realization that this gift of compassion was something each of you already have and is meant to be shared with each other. When you think of mindfulness, compassion plays a large role. You are able to put yourself in the present moment. Someone who is truly compassionate is mindful and attentive when they are interacting with others. They are not checking to see who has recently left them a message. They are present with their focus when they are in the company of another. Attentive listening and understanding is critical to your ability to demonstrating a true compassionate heart. As you become more mindful, you develop new relationships with your feelings and emotions, and you learn to let them go, as you understand they are just passing through. You become emotionally mature enough to realize and to understand that getting caught up in your emotional thought forms is not productive or helpful. Learning to clear your mind from emotional and mental overload will help you see clearly and be able to understand what is needed at every moment, offering you an opportunity to demonstrate from your heart pure and genuine kindness and compassion. We have noticed that some dear souls overexpress gratitude. It is not necessary to express thanks and gratitude in every sentence, at every interaction, or even in every comment. That is the ego talking. If you are inspired by something you have read or witnessed, giving verbal or written thanks is not always required. Allowing the experience to move you through active demonstration is a way to show your gratitude. Doing things that feel good is often thought to be selfish, but in truth is not. But when you do things that feel good to you for other people, there is a reciprocating feeling of betterment of yourself. A light fills your whole being that signals that you did well. This deep and profound feeling is your thanks. Remember, even when facing something that is perceived as negative, there are an equal amount of positives. You simply have to change your thoughts to see from a different perception. Some people will make up clever excuses, saying that it's easier said than done, and other similar lines, but in truth, it is that simple. You just have to want to try. Just thinking and wishing gratitude towards others will provide happiness to your own moment in life. Well-wishing is a long, practiced mental exercise that does not require dialogue with another. Just by thinking thankful thoughts that are truly kind and genuinely compassionate towards another brings about more happy feelings that have the capability of being long-lasting. Take the time, beautiful bright hearts, to slow down a little and express yourself genuinely. That reflects your loving and caring side more often. Sprinkling a little love here and there will help grow and cultivate a lovely garden filled with compassion and kindness for all, including yourself, of course. And so it is. I'm Ascended Master, Lady Nada, through Julie Miller. SpiritualNetworks.com